Welcome to today's Tech Tip. Back on August 18th, I had sent out an email that included a number of Tech Tip video links for both PowerSchool and Google Classroom. The classroom videos discussed and walked you through how to export grades directly from Classroom into PowerSchool. They also discussed utilizing groups, which was new as of April, and resources. All of these can be utilized in Google Classroom. Check them out if you haven't yet. The resources video talked about adding practice sets and video activities. Think like an Edpuzzle baked right into Google Classroom. And that's all exciting, but did you notice that there's also a new tab out here in Google Classroom called Gemini, which is Google's AI service? When you go in here, these are all tools just for educators that you can narrow down what exactly you want to look at. But right now I've got it all, so I can look at online lesson plannings, brainstorming project ideas, I can craft engaging discussion prompts, build a choice board, maybe create a jigsaw activity, I can create a rubric, and down below that there are more options of what I could make. There are more options up here too besides these. And if I click on Show More, there's Translate Text, and I can create a vocabulary list and so forth. If I go into instructional materials, it just gives me those if I want to support my students. It gives me different options again. I could go into my planning and it will help me create a lesson plan or craft a compelling hook. I want you to take some time and look into some of these. And maybe I want to create DOK questions. This is depth of knowledge questions on a specific topic. So I'm going to open the Gemini app because these are tools for the teachers. And I can chat with Gemini and I can go through and develop what I want. We always want to give the AI a task and a role. So Gemini AI is an expert academic content creator who has specific training on depths of knowledge. Your task is to help me create a set of questions aligned to each of the 4 DOK levels to use for in-class discourse as an assessment for student assignment or some combination. You'll guide me through this. And so it gives you a sample text here. And I just clicked on this little caret to expand or collapse the text. So Gemini is saying to me, hi, I'm here to help you get started on a set of questions aligned to the 4 DOK levels. Gemini wants to know what topic, standard, or learning objective that these warm-ups should focus on. And I've actually got a PDF of my textbook chapter that I want it to refer to. So I'm going to go out and find my marketing chapter 34, what is product planning, down here. So I'm going to click on the plus sign and I'm going to add it from my Google Drive. And this is my PDF right here. So I'm going to insert that and we'll see if it can actually read this PDF. And we'll see what it does with this. So depending on just how good Gemini is, it should be able to read the PDF and come up with questions based just on that. So it says, got it, thanks for providing the chapter. This gives me a clear understanding of the specific content you'll be working with. To make sure the questions are pitched at the right level for your students, tell me what grade this is for. So this is for my high school marketing and advertising class, grades 9 through 12. So it wants to know how many questions I want per level. So I'm going to say, please provide 2 questions per level. After telling it to focus on section 34.2, the product lifecycle, this is what it gave me. gave me some suggestions on scaffolding for complexity, and then it gave me my DOK. So I've got DOK 1, 2 questions, DOK 2, I've got 2 questions. So that's skills and concepts. Strategic thinking is DOK 3, DOK 4 is my extended thinking, another 2 questions. And then it, like most AI, will ask me if there's anything else that it can do for me to make my class better. So now all I have to do is bring each of these questions into a new, whether it's a warm-up or some sort of an activity inside Google Classroom. So I could do the DOK1 recall and reproduction. I'm just going to say this first one, so I'm going to Command-C, copy. I'm going to go back into Google Classroom, and I actually have my shortcut, so instead of going to the stream, it goes right into the classwork. So I'm going to go to my marketing class, and I'm going to come over to resources, and I want to create another practice set, so just a warm-up question. And I'm going to paste, so Command-V. So this is my DOK1 recall and production, list the 4 stages of the product life cycle in order. And so now I'm going to put in what the answer should be. So it should be introduction, growth, maturity, and decline. Or I could do a multi-select. I could do a single select, like a multiple choice. I could have them write a full paragraph. But if I'm done, let's see, this is, and then I'm going to click Done Editing. And as it always suggests over here is you have to actually assign it, this practice set, you have to assign in Google Classroom as an actual assignment. If I come back here, you can see that I've added some more. Now, I'm actually going to rename this. I'm going to edit this because I should probably put marketing so that when it's out here, I know what are my marketing ones, what are my HU business management. This should probably be personal finance. But anyway, I'm going to go back to my marketing, period 2. And I'm going to create an assignment. I'm going to attach my practice set for Chapter 34. This is the one that I just did, my DOK1, the 4 stages of the product life cycle. And it's attached. I can put in, and then maybe today's date, so it's 8/27 of 25, so the kids know what day it was. And then I have to give it a topic, or make a new topic. So daily warm-ups, I'll just call it classwork for now. This will just be 2 points, and then I can assign it. So now you can see there's my topic, warm-ups, and when the students look at it, it's warm-up number 1 for 8/27 of 25. And they would just click on this and open it and complete it. So that's utilizing Gemini, just one of the many tools that is out here for you. So it's kind of like bringing Diffit and Brisk and some other tools all in one place, kind of baked in with Google Classroom. And that's your tech tip for today.